Welcome to Lunch Break from the newsroom of the Ann Arbor News. I'm Stephanie Murray, and today I'm joined by Ann Arbor Police Chief Barnett Jones.
Hi.
Chief,
Pleased to
thanks for
meet you.
joining us.
Thank you for having me.
In tomorrow's Ann Arbor News, reporter Tom Gantert has a piece about the chief, who is one of the city's top paid administrators, and the hands-on approach that he takes to his job. When his daily schedule slows, Chief Jones has been known to take to the streets and patrol traffic. Now, have you always been that hands-on in your job? Because you are one of the leaders in our city, and so often we think that you're so busy at the desk, but you like to get out there.
I have to. I was brought up under Sheriff John F. Nichols, who was the ex-commissioner from the city of Detroit, that a person leads from the front. Leading from the front means you get up, you get out, and you get involved. And I have a rule. I don't send my people to do anything that I will not or could not do myself. So I like to get involved, and when the time allows me to, if I have to stay late just to get out in the street or come in early to get out in the street, then I'm going to do that, and I do that.
It's probably unusual for people to see the chief directing traffic, but you've
I've
been known to do that too.
Yes, I've had a couple people who tease me about why am I out here, considering that I am the boss, but I'm a hands-on boss, and you know, sometimes with the new technology and the new rules and things that take place, it's better to learn from the street how it's been implemented, the plan, and that way if you can make changes to it, you can better yourself, you can better the plan. My job is to make my people happy, my people enjoy coming to work and doing their job, and to do that sometimes means that I get involved at their level and ask them questions at their level that only they can respond to.
And so you've been on the job now with us as our chief for a little under 2 years. How has it been?
It's been different. I was born in the University of Michigan Hospital. I went to school here. I lived not too far from here. I was always in the city as a child protesting on campus, and I've been teased about that. It's been great coming back. It's been great getting involved, and it's been great wanting to end my career here in the city that I love.
So going forward then, what are some goals that you have for the police department?
Well, you know, we took with the budget and the state revenue sharing, and I've lost some people in the police department. I'd love to, before the end of my career here, bring those numbers back, increase the number of police officers on the street. There's a new building on the horizon. Hopefully that comes to fruition. You've seen our building. You've seen what we work in. You've seen what our citizens have to put up with when they come to the police department. I'm hoping that we can bring our manpower, our person power up. Our building is new, employing new technology as it comes. You know, being a first-rate law enforcement community is what I'm about, and hopefully before the end of my career, that's what we become better established as.
Now you mentioned the fact that you have lost some officers because of budget constraints. Do you anticipate any other cost-cutting moves in the coming year?
We've been very lucky. I believe that we're going to be okay for budget year '09, but whatever happens with the rest of the state, as you know, the state economy, revenue sharing comes out of Lansing, and our state just hasn't kicked into its upward bound economy, so we're going to keep our eyes peered toward the front, and the front being in Lansing. They have decisions to make there, and their decisions will encumber us as to what decisions we have to make here also.
And now last question you mentioned is just a moment ago, but it's something that has been on a lot of people's minds, a new police and courts building here downtown. Can you give us any update as to what might happen?
I'm hoping that that in the final vote it'll be yes for the combination of the new court building and the police department building. As you well know, the court building has to become an entity, because when
Our lease is up.
the lease is up and the court is going to be evicted, and I don't think we can have court in tents in the street. So something has to happen, and to put the courts and the police together in one building, well, that's smart. So let's do that, and I'm hoping that we move forward with that and it becomes a real visible entity in our community.
Well, thank you so much, Chief Jones, for
Glad to be
joining us
here.
today. And thank you for joining us during lunch break from the newsroom of the Ann Arbor News. I'm Stephanie Murray.